What's up guys, Walla Walla here, and I'd like to welcome you to a Warband, Mountain Blade Warband live stream. I hope I find you all very well this evening. So what is Mountain Blade Warband? Well, it is a medieval sandbox game which features open world, and basically your character is average Joe. He's not a superhero, he doesn't have powers, he doesn't have some divine purpose on the planet. He is just an average guy who decides, I'm gonna try and make something of my life. So you start off the game, you pick out your character, you answer some questions, and that decides your character and your stats, your starting stats, and where you start in the world. With the Viking Conquest DLC, there is a story mode feature, but you don't have to do the story, or you can just play the normal game. Hey Psychotic UK, how are you? It's good to have you back again. So what I'm going to do tonight is start a completely fresh game. I do have other saved games, but I'm just going to start a complete fresh game. So as I say, you start off as average Joe. You'll see the storyline and I'll be following it. But you basically go around hiring mercenaries, and you just go out and kill people, fight. Right, so I'm going to have it on pretty much normal settings and things. Recruitment I'm going to have on beginner, because I've never had it on normal, but basically you have to go ask people for permission to recruit in their villages. If it's on beginner, they always say yes. But I think everything else, well, budget I might put on beginner as well. That's wages and things, I imagine. Combat I tend to have on easy because I'm not that good at the game. Now, battle size. You can determine the amount of troops you have on the battle. Obviously, it goes without saying, the more troops on the battlefield, the harder the strain is on your computer. So if you've got a really good computer, crank that up. However, there is another setting for another reason for having it either high or low. If you've got, say for example, 100 men and a party of 500 men come along, and you really want to win, if you only set it so you've got minimal amount of people, you'll fight the battle with only a few people on. Don't know why the bird's making horrible noises. So basically, yeah, if you have low amount of people, you'll start the fight, say it's like 50 on each side, you kill their 50 quite easily, and then you'll fight another 50, and then another 50, and it just allows you to actually not get overwhelmed. Whereas if you've got your 100 men on the field, and they've got their full 500, it's 5 to 1. Whereas if you have if it's set to 50 on the field, you got 50 each, so 100. It's 50 versus 50, and then 50 versus 50, etc. So that's another reason for having that on that. Now I've just had a message saying about the chat is in slow mode apparently. I don't know why, so I will just adjust that. I think the bird's yelling at me because my light's on, so I'll have to turn that off. See, it's not in slow mode. The box isn't ticked.
Peggy 18.
There we go. Let me know, guys, if that is any better. Good. So, no, the tick... See, if I go on my Twitch page and that, slow mode is actually now ticked. To say it's on slow mode, but it says it's not. Okay, so Insane difficulty. No, thank you. Cool. You guys hopefully aren't too squeamish. I won't worry about music. I've turned the music quite low. Well, no, I'm not worried about that either. I will play the story mode campaign. I'll just reset all my options. Right. So that's strange. I've not touched the slow mode thing, but if that's what it's saying. So yeah, basically, it's now going to ask me some questions, and it gives you a brief bio down on the right, explaining your options. I think stick with Anglo-Saxon, male. I'm tall in real life, so I'll say tall. Now age does have an effect. If you choose elder, so you're all over 40, what that means is your character is more experienced, so you'll start off with the ability to have more skills and things. Close that. But what it does mean is your vitality, your health, is lower because you're old. If you go young, it's reversed. So you don't have much experience, but because you're a spring chicken, you have more health. And then you've got adult, kind of a mix of the two. So I'm going to go for father's occupation. Now these ones here start to pick your profile for your skills. So if you're going to be noble, well, noble, you automatically have your own crest, which gives you a bit of a boost in the world. You can automatically as well, well not automatically, you can already apply to become someone's vassal because you're already a noble, whereas if you're not a noble, you have to work up to nobility or become famous. Plus, being a noble gives you some other benefits with fighting and things, as does this. I think I'll go for full-on fighting character. And you've got two religions, pagan and Christianity. Obviously the opposite one can cause issues. So if you're a pagan and you're don't expect to walk into a monastery and and being nice to you, and vice versa and things. Because I'm Anglo-Saxon, I'm going to be Christian. Pick a flag. Because I'm a noble, I can choose my banner straight away. And hello there, Sexy again. Welcome back. Nothing's jumping out at me. I tell you what, I'll keep looking, but I might go for that hawk. We'll pretend it's cheeky. Oh no, that one's better. Quite a distinct bird. So cheeky can be our... well, that one. Kind of like that one. Yeah. So our flag, our banner, is cheeky. So this is the stats screen. Based on the questions we just filled out previously, it's populated these different stats. They all do different things, as you'd expect. We've also got attributes here, which all do different things as well. One thing's worth noting, if you increase your intelligence, you get an extra skill point. And then down here you've got your proficiencies, pretty self-explanatory. The better the number, the more better you are with that particular weapon. So I've obviously gone for a warrior and things. Trying to think where to spend these extra points. I think I'll go that. See, now charisma helps with being leader and also boosts your party size. Your party is your army. Now, in this game, you can hire other party members. They're separate to your sort of main soldiers. They bring skills to the table as well that augments your own. So, say for example, you find someone that's very good at all the medical stuff, and you're terrible at it. It's a good idea to keep them and keep them happy. I'm going to go for one-handed weapons primarily, and I might get a bow. I need to pick a name. Okay guys, pick a name. I'm useless with naming people. Yes, you're right, cats. There is a naval battle kind of thing. The better your Sea King skill, the more boats you can have. Now boats are for fighting on the sea, and also boats are for transporting troops. So if you're in Norway doing your Viking thing and you want to go over to England to invade and, you know, pillage and stuff, and you need to transport your troops there, obviously. So you obviously need enough boats to transport enough troops. So the better your Sea King skill, the better, more ships you can have. Navigation increases your speed in those boats. Do we have any ideas for names? That's the last thing we need to choose. But as you can see up here as well, we got 63 health. Which is pretty decent actually. I mean, you can't die in this game unless it's been changed. Last time I played, if you died on a story mission, it was game over. However, you can load up a previous save game. Otherwise, if you fall in battle, you're merely knocked unconscious. Bows aren't one-handed, 60. I just said I'd possibly use a bow as well. For names, I think I might just grab an old Viking name then. Ooh. I'm usually terrible with naming names. Wow, there are some names I can't even pronounce. Ragnar. Okay, Ragnar works. Ragnar the Red. If anyone gets that reference, you get bonus points. That'll do. So that is Ragnar. So basically, this first mission will be like a tutorial thing. But our mother is ill, and we're trying to take her to a doctor or a well-renowned healer or something. From what I remember, I think she just hears voices. Is it something about visions? I can't quite remember. Basically, I think she's just schizophrenic. Won't stray too much on these screens. I mean, for the important stuff I will leave it for a little bit, but this is just primarily a tutorial mission. Let's go speak to Bodo. Bodo. He is one of the first people that joins our parties. So now this is just going to be the combat. Oh. I hate it when they got shields. Now for a real battle. Wow, I have a little knife and a spear. I don't like spears. So this is what sea battle looks like. And someone just decided to jump off the edge. That was interesting. Now this fight is scripted. Can't win. At least I don't think we can. I can't. I can't even kill one of the guys. So yeah. Basically been knocked out and found by a fisherman. Taken to the healer that we were hoping to find anyway. I did show them. I showed them by jumping into the sea, apparently. So we're now on... It's just about war. So this is the map. It's part of Denmark. Good old England. They got a pretty big map. Obviously got quite a few villages in the wrong place. Quite a few little villages, some forts, and towns. First of all, I gotta go to this village here to speak to the guy that rescued me. It's a tutorial message, just skip that. So we'll go to the village centre. Now this is another tutorial village. You can come back here as much as you want, but there's a few NPCs around that will train you the basics. So say you're a bit unsure about, well, like him there, archery trainer. Come up to him and you'll go over the basics with it. I won't be doing any of that because I've played the game for a while, so there's no need for me to. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name, but he's a good friend. He actually saved us, so... Yeah, village elder. So the Vikings possibly may have my mother as a slave. Sven Bolnak, he is our arch rival, he is our nemesis. He is a Viking. Everyone is scared of him. Leave. Are there stray dogs here? Wait, you can have dogs now? That's new. Some of the items in this game are kind of funny. But yeah, know that while the map does look small, it is big, trust me. Well, I haven't played this game in a while, so there's obviously new things that I'm missing out on. Let's cross the ferry station. Well, yeah, I'm not calling it small as such. I'm just saying it might appear small, where you're saying, oh, it's just the UK island. Well, yeah, UK, and just a couple of bits in Europe, sort of thing. It's like, oh, that doesn't sound much, but it is a lot, especially when you need to get from A to B, and guys are in the middle, sort of thing. And it's just, especially when you're weak. When you're weak and you lose an epic battle, every bugger and their mothers seem to want to kill you when they find you. Kind of frustrating. Especially bandits. Bandits are a pain. So the game is a little bit slow to start. At the moment I've got to work for this guy, a Jarl. He's a bit of a prick, to be honest. If you guys wanted me to slow down on these screens, just let me know. I can take your banner, cattle, and your life. Wow, I've never seen that option before. Stranding him isn't a wise move. So yeah, obviously, again, you can get, you can be nice to people, do stuff for them, insult them, be horrible to them. It all matters as well, especially when you're trying to, you know, get ahead in the world. Oh my god. Dixie, you're just... well, you. See, we lost a bit of him liking us, but it's... issue. Well, to be honest, Kat, she's a bit of a Her mind is in the gutter. It always is. I didn't even pay attention to what it is. I think I remember. Gotta prove I gotta go to the monastery and be nice to them. So this next quest, I've got to solve a dispute between a farmer and the monastery over land. Basically, the monastery have fabricated documents to say the land nearby is theirs. The farmer who legitimately owns it says it is. And the Jarl wants to keep the Christians on his side, so he's told me to sort out the problem. So you got a bit of a choice. Do you do the right thing, or do you please the guy that you want to help him find your mum? Oh, and at the moment, we don't know how to read. But if you admit it, he kind of tells you what it's about. I like your style, cats. Well, so yeah, as I said, basically this is the head of the family, the farmer. It's his land by right. This monk has allegedly found documents when in actual fact he's forged them. I won't talk to them because that's what gets mentioned. So then I can decide what happens. So I've got 4 options. Well, what do you guys think? What should I do? Bearing in mind the Jarl wants it solved so the Christians, you know, this monastery remains happy, and obviously I want to find this Sven Polnek guy, and that particular Jarl has said he would help me. Can't read, 60? Well, that actually explains a lot. In all the years I've known you, that explains a lot. Well, I think I will vote in favour of the monastery and give the land to them. It'll upset the farmer, and it ruins our reputation. But hey, I'm trying to find my mum, so to me that's kind of important. So yeah, I lost a bit of reputation there because I didn't do the right thing. But we can now go back to the Jarl and say, yep, we've done what you asked. It is interesting, I don't want to spoil it too much for you, but a while later on, there is an assassination attempt, and I get saved by this woman that keeps hitting on me. You can actually ask her to stop flirting. Do I click it? Hell no. So yeah, we've been paid a bit. Pennings is the game's currency. Renown. Renown is good, it's your fame. So the more famous you are, the better. Okay, so now this is where things start to take off a little bit. He's just given me money to go and recruit 15 men. The cheapest men are in the surrounding villages. You can recruit in forts and towns. They're quite expensive, but they are better trained. because we're just starting out and don't quite have the luxury of a lot of money, I'm going to go to the villages and recruit peasants. But as you get more money and you get stronger and stuff, we can... Yeah, look, 5 men for 100 pennings. For peasants, it's 20 pennings each, basically. You do need to keep them fed. Why? And as well, each food, so as you can see there, it says grants +8 to party morale. If I buy the smoked fish, they won't eat all the bread and then the smoked fish. They'll eat both at the same time, but I get the +8 plus the 4. So having a varied meal helps keep your troops happy. Can be expensive, but morale is everything in a game like this. Another thing that they added to this game was sharing of the loot at the end of a battle. You get a few choices. You can either let them have everything, you can share equally, or you can claim the lion's share. Claiming the lion's share is your right, but they don't like it. Letting them have everything, they love. Obviously, you get nothing. Sharing takes you to the inventory screen to pick what you want to take, but you can't get greedy and take everything because they don't like that either. So it's just balancing it, basically trying to keep you guys happy. There is the option to speed up the game. So that they're good guys. But that 13 plus 3, that means they've got 13 people and 3 prisoners. So I've got 9 and no plus. Thieves 3.
I wanna break your leg, nice and slow.
Oh, let's go fight him. So these are my guys. They're flying my banner. On at them. Should be pretty easy to kill them. If you fight in battles where you're heavily outnumbered, or it's a fight that might be tricky, you can actually get bonus renown, bonus fame, especially if you're like outnumbered 3 to 1 and you pull it off. That's crazy because, you know, people will, even though you don't hear about it, in theory people are talking about it. It's like, oh, did you hear about Ragnar? He fought off 1,000 men with just 50. That sort of stuff goes down in history books. But if you're oh, I've lost them now. Where are they? I knocked my mouse. If you've got 100 men versus 3 bandits, don't expect any added fame because I got no weapons. I got a little crappy knife. Let's go find my men. I took critical damage from behind. Kinky. Oh, they're not even attacking. Charge. I forgot I didn't buy any weapons. Yeah, this little knife, it can't... Ow! It can't block. I got no shield, I got no armor. I completely forgot you start with nothing. Because, obviously, you fall off that boat and you wash ashore, so you have absolutely nothing but the clothes on your back. Come here. Ow. Oh, I gotta be careful, I'm about to die. Like that. Oh, I died. Hopefully my troops can fight. They don't like it if you die. Or fall unconscious. Oh my god, my hand fell off! It's flying! It's magic. Yeah, I died because that was a stupid mistake. But my hand fell off. That's just a glitch. My hand actually hasn't fallen off. So there we go. 1 casualty. Me. And they got 3 wounded. If you attack people with blunt weapons, you drop their health, they fall unconscious. Wounded people can be taken prisoner, dead people can't. So as you can see, captured enemies, I can now capture those 3 people. Because of my skill and stuff, I can only have 7 prisoners at the moment. So this is the choice screen. So it's 4 choices. I forgot about the leave the loot but use the time to bury the dead option. So say if you take first claim on all the loot, they don't like that too much. I'll have a look though. Oh, I can get one of those hats. Now I look like a garden gnome. Look at that. Sexy beast. 13 and 4. Nope. And plus 16. Nope. So I'll leave the rest of that for them. Right, going to go to this town and buy myself a shield or something. Prisoners, well, you've got a few options. You can recruit them into your army. Now, bearing in mind, your men, your proper men, do not like fighting alongside prisoners. It will drop morale, and the next time, overnight, basically, you have a high chance that those prisoners will escape. If after the first night they don't escape, they're yours, but your men don't like it. That, or if you've got no morale issues whatsoever, you can sell them into slavery. There is another option where you can turn them into bounty hunters, basically. Claim bounty. So I want a weaponsmith, basically. Want a nice axe. 27, 30. Oh, I don't want a 2-handed axe, I only want 1-handed. So 27 it is. So we'll sell that little crappy dagger. I can get I can get a shield with our banner on, which is cheeky. I do like those shields, especially when all your men have the shields with your banner and they're all charging the battle. It looks very proper. Now I've just remembered why I don't use bows in this particular version of the game. It's because they're longbows. Well, they're longbows. They can't be used on horseback. So I might get one eventually. I don't know. I haven't got much money, so I probably won't get a shield just yet. I'll wait a bit. But eventually you can look into getting armour, buy a horse. I do like having cavalry. When you've got an army full of cavalry, you're unstoppable. I will though, there is a salt mine here. This salt mine you can sell prisoners to. You do not get a very good price, but if you can't find a slaver or anything, it's better than nothing. Because when you've got maximum prisoners, you can't get more, so it's better just to sell them and then capture more. So now these 3 guys I've just captured. By me, I mean my men, because, you know, I was sparked out. Archers are good. Don't get me wrong, they are good, and I like having them. But when you have majority of cavalry, and good cavalry, people tend to be dead before the archers even get in range. In Viking DLC, there aren't any horse archers, unfortunately. Or at least not that I can remember. It's all longbow. I like the music in this game. It was turned off for some reason. It looks like they've got no prisoners. Looks like they've got no people to fight. No recruits. What I was looking for. I do like this option. I can protect this village from harm for a fee. It sounds like you're offering to help him, you know, be a guardsman for a night. No, you're extorting him. It's protection money. I'm gonna go find a stray dog. I didn't know you could have a dog companion. That is awesome. What dog it is? Now I have to find him. Where is he? I thought archers had unlimited ammo, because I remember in a siege I just kept picking up all the ammo so I could keep shooting, and no guy, like when I was defending, no enemy got breached the walls. It was just fantastic. And I was heavily outnumbered as well. But I had an archer army, so it was kind of like, well, keep chucking your men at my walls. I do need a new paint job. Painting the walls red. It was great. I wonder why my men were indefinitely firing. That looks like a dog back there. Yeah, it is. I found a doggy. I'm gonna call you Prince, because... Oh, okay, that's... Maybe I need food or something, some meat. Kind of annoying. I'll have to look up on Wiki, actually, what I need for that. So I didn't know you could have dog companions, so I don't know whether there's a quest to it or what. Trade with locals, goodsmith, merchant. See any other items? Now, one thing with food and stuff you got to bear in mind: chicken is obviously a meat, and it goes rotten. Bread doesn't. Cheese, don't think cheese does. So you just got to be careful with what you buy. I think it's mainly meat items go rotten, and then it's unusable. So if you are going to buy it, make sure it does get eaten pretty quick. 295 men. It's another thing I like about this game. At the moment it shows just me walking around, or one of my men walking around. But as you get more and more men, it shows more and more people on the map moving around. Pretty good. For 3 men, so that's what, 12 I'm guessing? Yeah. Well, I don't think... Oh. I'm glad they didn't decide to follow me, because those 13 and those 5 would have joined together and then... would have been quite a fight. I can't remember why I'd go... Oh, farmstead. Sometimes you can pay a little bit more for some premium people. Well, no, you pay, I think it's like 100 gold and you or something like that, and you get a random amount of people. Sometimes it doesn't work in your favour. I think it's 100 gold. It's something. 2. I think I need one more guy then, don't I? I have enough. Just told me. Come on, stop running. There we go. Oh. So yeah, those like young warriors and stuff, we can sell bandits and criminals to them. Let's hire a few more people because we're in for a bit of a fight. Speed up the time, run a bit faster. Wow, my wages are expensive already. Why do they lose 5 morale? Is it winter? Yeah, it's winter. Ugh. You get seasons now in the game, so in winter, food is hard to come by. Did I? Oh, I just clicked the wrong button. I recruited the men there. And of course your men don't like it in the winter because it's cold, miserable and horrible. So we now have to go kill someone. But he begs for his life and then asks me to pay his debt. Yes, you can build ships, but it's easier to buy ships. If you want to build ships, obviously you can say which ship you want. So if you want a particular ship, that's the best way to do it, but it takes time to construct, and you've got to supply the gold and the materials. And hunting around for all the materials can be a pain in the backside, so it's just easier just to buy a ship. But you get ships in towns that have a port. So, see ships, I can buy a ship. I know I've got the chat in the way, I should probably try and put it somewhere else. Let's put it over there. Trying to sort out the screen so everything was out of the way. Town, I've got to find the guy, haven't I, that I'm being sent here to kill. Yeah, as I say, it is just easier to buy ships. I mean, I've never found a ship shortage, so to speak. Sometimes you've got to shop around. Is the right shed? Nope. But I personally don't really like sea combat. I've more often than not been knocked off the ship by one of my men, and it's instant death, and especially if that happens at the start of a fight, it's very infuriating. Ship types don't vary at all, it's just size. You get either stubby ones or really long ones, and obviously the really long ones fit more men on. They're not that exciting. Oh, I just fell off. I do get my first ship shortly. Long story cut short, that village I first went to where that guy dragged him out the river or the sea, he gets under attack and he needs help. And I'm there. Oh, I've come to the wrong bloody place after all of that. He's in the bloody pub. There he is. What do you want? They were so bloody rude. So, because of your traits, sometimes you do get options, which can either be good or bad. Because I've got that particular trait, the sanguine trait, I'm actually able to save myself 50 pennings. I like my money, so... Right, so because he's miserable in his cups, we have to go find someone to donate gold, and that was that person I just found a minute ago. Yeah, I presumed you were 60. You usually are when you stop by. American time zones and all that. But I do appreciate you stopping by at least. I'm only going to donate 100 pennings. My reputation's gone up a little bit. Now -3, unless it was... Ah, see, there's a slave trader. You can hire, it says here, where it said mead hall a minute ago and it says hire men, this sailor is up for hire. I didn't hire sailors, they're not that very good fighters. And what am I doing here? I came here for... Where's the bloke I'm looking for? Ah, there it is. I can threaten to beat him up. Okay, so he's now joined my party. Now he's another person. I mean, I've got to pay his wages, but if I bring on my army screen, he can't die. When his health runs out, he just gets knocked unconscious, and he's got to heal up like I do. He's got the skills. I've just moved the chat out of the way and I've put it somewhere else in the way. But he's got these skills that augment my own, and when he levels up I can choose which skills to boost him in.
You better not be a man.
You can also give him equipment and stuff to make him stronger and better in battle. 25 troops versus 4. Battle advantage equals 9, but I gain 0 renown if I win. 25 people versus 4 isn't anything to brag about. But the battle advantage is basically an indication of how easy or hard the fight is going to be. So if I had -10, it's brown trousers time. Oh, no one see that stone whiz past my ear. I just cut his bloody head off. That's awesome. I wonder if he'll come join my army. And I've leveled up to level 2. I did all the hard work. I'm paying them for nothing, clearly. Capture enemies 2. That plus by my name means I can level up. Let's have a look at the loot. No, there's nothing. Okay, so if I pull up my character screen, that's not the character screen. Character screen. You do have a health bar. It tends to be bottom right, I think it is. It's a little red bar. I got 60 health out of 63 at the moment. Your health replenishes as you're resting, so basically you're not fighting, and you're either stood still with the game unpaused, or you're moving about the game map. So I've got 2 skills to put here, and I've got some weapon proficiency points to put in. I will put some in archery just in case. Ah, it might be under the camera. Then I shall use that as well. Actually, I'll just turn the camera off. Probably the easiest option. So where do I want to put my skill points? Iron Flesh, that boosts my HP as well as Strength does. So I'll put... actually, I'll put them both in there. So now I've got maximum health of 67. Basically, I want to try and be a tank. Because sometimes I kind of forget that I'm just a normal guy. I run in expecting to be invincible. Time for chat. Your special characters do have a bit of backstory to them, and they'll talk to you from time to time. You can listen, or you can be polite and say we don't have time to talk, or you can tell them just stop bothering me with your nonsense. So let's go talk to these guys. There wasn't the option to ambush them. There used to be an option to ambush them, like preemptively. Never mind. Hopefully with 25 men I outnumber them. I shouldn't rush ahead because I don't have a shield. Should get one. I can steal one off of these guys. Anything you get in battle, you don't keep. It's only from the loot screen. You haven't got a shield, you gotta try and kill them before they kill you. You don't have to worry about friendly fire unless you're using ranged weapons. But if you try and hit one of your guys, he just kind of pulls back and doesn't strike. Okay, so we've got an option of a few things to do. We can either loot the lair, spare the inhabitants, kill them all, pillage and burn the camp, or just leave them all alone. See, it's tricky because you don't know what's going to happen. You can leave them alive thinking, I'm doing the nice thing, and like the little kid may grow up and want revenge on the person that killed his dad sort of thing and come after you and kill you. I'm not quite sure how in-depth the game is with that sort of thing, but I am going to do the nice thing. I'm going to loot the lair and spare everybody. Not completely nice, just a nice thing. So you do lose a bit of reputation, but I got 400 gold, so... And I let them all live, so it's all good. So let's go report in. Got 1,000 experience, just for finishing that. Party gained some morale. Who's that? Is that pagan wanderers? Village farmers. We can't do anything with them at the moment, but if we were at war with this particular nation, we can kill their peasants. It affects the villages and stuff nearby. Obviously, killing unarmed peasants isn't a very nice thing to do. So he's liking us a bit more now. So now he wants me to kill the king. Promises to make us Jarl. kill a king. Yeah, it is actually pretty simple. I mean, just run up at him and just stab him in the face with a spoon. Unless it's been changed, you can't actually kill him. You want me to go out to sea, don't you? You just want to see the boats, cats. Reinhard is warning us against the Jarl. He doesn't trust him. It's got good reason to. Okay, that village. Okay. I wouldn't even know how to pronounce it. It's under attack, and we can go to the king and ask him for help, but the king's like, I don't have the men. So I'm just going to bypass trying to track down the king, because the king's usually in the field, and I'm going to go straight to this village. Now, I haven't tried to fight the king in open combat to kill him, because he's got about 250 men, and my 25 armed peasants isn't going to kill 250 well-armed and trained men. The Jarl does suggest to poison him at a feast. There is no option to do that unless it's been changed since I last played. And as I say, this village has just come under attack. It's a story quest attack, and it's actually the Jarl I'm working for who set it up. He's a bit of a two-faced git, and he's working with the guy he's allegedly helping me find, Sven Bolnek. So by going to do this mission, I'm foiling the Jarl's plans, which makes him angry. He then goes to his uncle and says bad stuff about me, which makes the king banish me from this land. So anyway, let's go and go and fight the Vikings. You stand to gain 20 renown if you win this battle. Battle advantage equals 0, so there's no advantage or disadvantage. Unless it's been changed, if I die on this mission, it is game over. Those two look so similar, me and him. Yeah, the king's not coming, and the Jarl we were working for is the one that's arranged this attack. That Jarl is working with the Vikings. So these are my men. Some men off in the distance that are, I think, part of the town. I'm not quite sure whose they are. And there's our friend, the village elder. He later gives me his daughter to take away and do what I will with her. As in, look after her. But she's actually a good character to keep because she's skilled in the arts of medicine and things. I don't take her into battle, I leave her back. But she's good at making my men better, basically, because you've got a skill where when one of your men gets killed, this particular skill might make them wounded instead of die, and when you've got that really high, you very rarely get deaths. I've just lost 2 people already. So I'm up against well-armed Vikings. This isn't going to be pretty. Run away! Run! Stop getting hit. I hate it when you got no armor. Alright, I'm gonna steal one of their shields. Oh, they disappeared. Give me your damn shield. Why are their weapons disappearing? I want to steal the shield. As long as my men are winning. Save that guy, I don't know who he is. My men are obviously the ones flying the flag and cheeky. Thank you very much for the follower. Yeah, Pepsi the Mexican. It's appreciated. Oh, I just cut his head off. Oh, look at that. That's not good. They just killed 25 plus people. How? So that's it. Game over. Let's load that back up and get more people. That is actually quite a tricky fight at times. Because you're obviously just starting out, you've got no armor at all, no weapons, and you've got peasants. So I need to probably double my army. So let's get more people. I must admit, Pepsi, I haven't played the multiplayer version of this game. I'm not very good at it at all. I did try and play on multiplayer once, and everyone was just jumping around and cutting me to pieces before I could even swing my sword, so I kind of put that one to bed pretty fast. Let's get more people and try that battle again. I only got 12 people. How far back did it go? There they are. I think I've got to do some quests again. This is the Viking... Yeah, like the guys have said in the chat, it's Viking Conquest. No mod. It's an actual official DLC. I'm not running any mods at the moment. There is one mod Oh, I've run into a trap. It's a trap! Where are they? Oh, wow! That autosave saved ages ago. Got no weapons again. Trouble with autosave. Shouldn't rely on it, really. That's him dead. Yeah, I normally do get as many peasants as I can. I thought, to be honest, the 25 would have been enough, but apparently it wasn't. Because it hasn't saved for a while, it looks like I've got to go get another bloody axe again. That's all good, I don't mind. It doesn't take long to do it. One here wants to join your party. What am I looking for? Recruits, trade with locals. My sword is more than adequate, I'll have you know. Just ask Sixie. I'm joking. I do need a shield though, so I should probably invest in one. Should probably stop being stingy. Some more money now. Just spent it all on bloody axe and a shield. It's warriors, not bandits. Keep an eye out for bandits, kill some bandits, try and farm some gold. Can sell these prisoners actually I've got. Yeah, sorry Mexican, Pepsi the Mexican, I've got Moobot deleting any links. Reason being is Twitch has well, not Twitch personally, but there are bots about that post links and spam links and stuff. So I thought I'd set MooBot up to police that. Well, they're outnumbered 2-1. So with that invasion, it said 20 renown if I won. I kind of thought, well, that actually sounds really good. 20 renown for a first battle kind of thing. Now I know why. I wasn't meant to win it. I'll probably get about 40 people and try again. Actually, I'll check my party cap in a bit and see what my cap actually is. Oh man, I hate it when your athletic skill's low. You don't run very fast. Actually, I need a horse. Then I can screw athletic skill. Especially when you get a hill and he just decides to take a slow, casual stroll. It's like, really? We're in the middle of a battle. Well, I say in the middle of a battle. It's a small skirmish between bandits and me. Ow! It's my face! They're well-armed bandits. It's crazy. Guys, why are they so crazily armed? Yeah, I killed one. Wow, I'm so rusty on this game. Ah, you're still there, Sixty. I wasn't sure if you were or not. Guy behind me, apparently. There he is. Look at his head. Oh, that's funny. Robber killed by Ragnar. Well, I don't know if he's dead. Doctor might be able to sort that out. I mean, I'm more worried about the shield that's impaling him. That's just glitch. Helmet fell off though. I'm not chasing that guy because I know I won't catch up for him, so I just gotta wait until he escapes. And then I'll battle. One thing I am looking forward to though is Mountain Blade 2. Must look that up. I haven't been looking at it for a while, so I don't know if there is any... Oh, look at that. There we are. We're now better armoured. Kill routed enemies. They're retreating. It's not fair on them. So that was actually a good battle. Even though incredibly well armed. Robbers, at least. Do I have any skills to spend? Nope. Got one weapon point. Party loses 5. Ah, it's winter, that's why. Said that last time, didn't it? I gotta go back and kill that hideout again. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to check my army cap, 45. So I think I'll get the full 45 men, or as close to it as possible, before I go do the invasion mission again. It's kind of annoying that the game ends if you fail on a story mission, especially if it hasn't auto-saved in a while. What is my current quest? Oh, I've got to go back and tell him I have the men. I honestly don't know, Cats. I haven't got very far in it. I got a bit stuck. No, I didn't get stuck. The game glitched out. I imagine it will continue when you're done. I mean, in the sandbox game, obviously there is no finishing it until you fully control the world. Yeah, no, I was really powerful. I was helping in a war. I was well renowned. And I was coming back to the port of Ribe, and I got glitched out. I was stuck on land mode, but here. I couldn't move anywhere. I couldn't enter the town, couldn't leave or anything. And I tried the debug commands to try and put me back on land and that. It just wasn't working. So I was thoroughly annoyed. Especially when you got an army of like a good couple hundred people, and, you know, strong people. Ooh, join the competitions. I'm just going to speed through all this because we've already done this just before I died. Before I join the competitions, what is my health like? Well, let's see if we can join the competition then. I'm not very good at these, so I'm not going to place any bets on myself. 3 teams, 6 fighters each. Oh, I hate spears. Oh wow, my team just got destroyed. Good game, guys, good game. And that is a Mount and Blade tournament. Oh, I can still carry on. Glad I didn't place any money on myself. 3 teams of 3. Well, I can take one-on-one. Actually, with a decent weapon, I could probably take out 3 guys. I need to put some points in my shield skill. He doesn't raise it fast enough. And then that happens. Oh wow. See, if I did have a better skilled person... Never mind. It's only a tournament. They're fake weapons. I can win some, but not early on in the game. Right, so we need more people. Just in case you guys haven't quite figured it out yet, I'm not very good at this game. I did once when I was playing the story mode. I had to duel a guy in one-on-one combat, and he was powerful. But I managed to beat him, and I claimed his armor and his sword, and they were amazing. I couldn't find anything better than. It was awesome. It was difficult to take me down then from then on. Great. You can get quite immersive with the game. There is an option to make it so that your men lose morale if you don't camp out and sleep in the evenings. You can set up a camp. Obviously, as you can see, I've not yet done it because I'm playing in easy mode. Masterless Men, 11. Let's give them a go. I don't think this will end well, but Masterless Men tend to be quite... Oh no. Might win. I'm looking for the experience points as well. It seems like they ain't got that many songs though, they seem to repeat quite often. I do like the soundtrack though, it's kind of cool. Man, I need a horse. Or even a cow. I don't know if the cow thing, riding cows, was part of a mod or whether it was part of the Viking DLC. Don't tell me they're up that mountain and I ain't walking up there. I've got all 3 Mount and Blade games, and Fire and Sword has got some features I quite like. But there's a lot of features in it I don't like. Warband has the most features in the game. Like, out of all the games, it has the most features. Is he just out of my reach? I hate that. You get a guy like heavily wounded, and your men just come along and just punch him in the face and kills him. Oh, now I'm going to walk up very slowly up this hill after a guy that's running. See the last one? What are my casualties like? None. We got 4. We've got 5 dead, 2 wounded, 1 routed, and I guess the other 3 are running as well, so 4 routed. Quite easy. Thought it'd be difficult. Ooh, Norse bowmen. It's a shame they're prisoners. See, I probably should collect some of that stuff so I can sell it for extra gold, but I don't remember what villages I've searched. Ah, potential recruits. 6. Lovely jubblies. Lovely jubblies. Only 7 men now. Did I check that village? Takes but a second to find out. 4. So we're now up to 31 men. I need to get food still, so I don't need to stop off in town. I'm going to go sell my prisoners though. Actually no, I'll check to see if there's a slaver in town, get more money for him. You're there. Have I spoke to you yet? Oh, I've got to give my money away, have I? Ah, parents. How much? 150 for... Oh, I need 150 renown. I thought he was offering me 150 gold for something. So that's a bargain. Especially when it's usually like a few thousand for a couple of men. But as you might guess by his name, Veteran, he's slightly better equipped than your peasants. Right, so let's go give this chick all my... Oh, it's locked. Guess I've got to come back in the daytime. Too close to a settlement for camping. Too cheap to... Ah, there we go. I'm too cheap to rent out a room. Sorry, I didn't want to speak to you. Oh, cheeky. Time for bed. Let's because one of my monitors are on. That or he's telling me to go out raiding and pillaging. Stroll through town. Yes, cheeky. Go sleep. Such a noisy bird. It's all Nikki's fault. I don't think I've actually got that much money left. So I better get back to town. Back to the castle to speak to that guy. No, I did that in the wrong order. Oh dear. After a while and stuff, you start earning land. The bird, he doesn't like coming out of his cage anymore. We used to. We used to let him fly around. Getting old though. Okay, so now we have to go and raid these guys. We've got 32 men, so it should be enough. Come on, man. You can customize your formations and things. You can have them following you, you can have them defending, standing ground and stuff. What I sometimes like to do is getting my strong companions and setting them to follow me. They're like my King's Guard, if you will. Especially if they're on horseback and I am that. Oh wow, I'm cutting off a lot of people's heads. That's mine. Anyone left? Oh, one guy versus everybody. Oh, he killed one of my men. Don't know how I got a speed bonus. I wasn't exactly running at him. So there we are. We have saved the game successfully. And we've leveled up to level 3. I didn't manage that before. No, I want to go back to the... Let's go to this village first. Get some recruits. And we'll head up, back up to here, and this is when we find out that the invasion's happening. So I'll make sure I get more men, and then we'll try that battle again. Don't know why I'm trying to make him like me. In a minute I end up losing him as a friend. Not that he's ever been my friend, he's always been my enemy. Well, he's plotted against me. So what have we got? We've got 40 out of how many? 45 is it? So I can level up, and so can them. Okay, so excuse me. Your normal men, your non-companion people, you need to promote basically and pay for their new equipment. And this list here is the order list of how they appear. So obviously if they're up at the top, they'll always appear first. This is particularly helpful if you've got a low limit of how many people spawn in your battlefield. So if you had a limit of, say for example, 50 people, and you've got, say you had him there, and then I had 60 Norse Freemans, sorry. Anyone after that won't spawn, because you'd have me, my buddy, and then there would be 48 freedmen, and that would be the 50 then. So you just got to make sure you balance it to how you want it. Some of your companions will not be combatants at all, so you want to make sure they're right at the bottom of your list so they don't appear at all. If there's a group of people you want to try and level up and skill up, then obviously put them higher. Or if you want all your strong people appearing, then by all means put them on the top of the list. Ashrai. So if you ask to go to his feast, he asks you to help him with the problem in the village, and that's when the story progresses. So you can't go to his feast to take him out. Thieving Franks, 31. Oh dear, we're going to avoid them. Don't want to lose half my men to them already. No. We will check Dorhem East, just to see if there's anyone there to recruit. If I can find another 5 people, that would be fantastic. Right, 42 people. I will stand right next to it and I will push my F12 key. Right, let's give it a go. See, now we only gain 15 renown if we win, because we've got more men, so it's less of an uneven match. Relation with this village has improved. I think even though this nation will end up hating me soon, that this particular village will always be my friend. Because of the village elder. He's a good guy. I'm not going to rush in this time. I'm going to hand back and support my guys. Kind of annoying. One of my shortcut keys for something is bound to F12. I have shift F12 for something. Keeps thinking I'm just pushing F12 to just quick save. Oh no! Thornquirk is unconscious. Drag some of these guys away. Might have bitten off more I can shoot there. Can I pick up his shield? I want his shield, not his axe. Why is all the stuff disappearing? It's kind of annoying. Don't disappear, shield. Oh, it's mine. That's why it's not disappearing. Oh, I never leveled up either, did I? It's alright though, it looks like. It does look like this is going in more in a better direction. Only lost 12 people. So yeah, we now know that the Jarl set us up, essentially. So I want to put some skills into shield. Where is shield? Can't see shield / blocking. I can't remember what it's called in this game. Athletics, riding, looting, training, tracking tactics. Does it come under something else then? It used to have its own skill, so I'm guessing they've put it under something else. Weapon maintenance. Nope. Weapon master. Ah, shield, speed and courage. Okay, it's under weapon master. It used to have its own skill thing. Put some in trade. I don't want to be spending the earth for everything. So let's see if we can. Oh, it's been looted, so we can't do anything with that yet. So we got to go and speak to this guy and see why he's been lying to us. No one needs to be promoted. I'm going to run the long way around rather than getting the ferry station because you pay a gold per man. I've got an army of 30 something. I'm stingy. Right, Mr. Prickface, you have some answering to do. So yeah, he now hates us. Minus 34. Yeah, so he's going to give me a few days to escape the country. Then he tells the king that I'm the traitor that brought the Vikings down. And I'm always going to help that village. That village has helped me. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, there's no avoiding that particular thing. So yeah, we've just been summoned back to this village here. That's how I knew to go there. Ooh, more volunteers. One guy. 15. Cheeky. I'm going the wrong way. He's over here, isn't he? So yeah, we've got a prisoner who apparently lives down there. So yeah, we've now got to try and choose the right actions to make him talk. We can go down the nice route or the mean route. I'm going to be nice, well, just because I'm feeling nice at the moment. Oh, so he's going to insult me. Okay. Let's grab his bollocks and give him a bit of a squeeze. You know, I cleaned his wounds and he calls me pathetic. Well, that's that. Not sure how sadistic I want to be. Do I break his fingers or do I cut his arm? Maybe I could talk to him first. Okay. He forces a smile. Really? How do I tell he's smiling? Okay, so we've got what we can from him. We're off to Denmark. Well, I have let him live before, and I think he tracks us down and asks to join us because, you know, he was impressed by the mercy. So I'm gonna kill him. Because, you know, he came here to kill people and whatnot, so... There we go, cats. The moment you have been waiting for. He wants me to protect his daughter. So, we now are about to get our boats, our first ships. I'm getting given these ships for free in exchange for his daughter's protection. She was a servant for that Jarl that betrayed us, and he wasn't particularly kind to her. As a result, doesn't like these people, doesn't like the Vikings. There she is. this is now the boat tutorial. Do I have to speak to her again, or do I just get on the boats? Boats. I already know how to drive the boats, or sail them. You don't drive the boats. Okay, I see I know how to drive them, but unless I gotta do something else. Talk to this guy here. So yeah, this is what the ships look like. They vary in length and things. Yeah, it's a ship. Moving the ship's pretty simple. You just use the direction keys. Put up a sail if there's a decent wind about. We can use the oarsman. And then when you come up alongside another ship, everybody will get on that ship to fight. Okay, so now own ships. How many ships is that? I can't. 5 men. I have to leave behind 5 men. Fortunately, there is an option to leave behind people in a special camp. You can set up 2 of these troop quarters. I've put that in the wrong place, really. And while they're there, their wages are slightly reduced as well. So if you're don't want to sack people, but you need money, or to save money at least, you can leave behind some people. So what I'll need to do is leave them there, get on these ships, travel up to Ribe, and then unload people. Quite click on the right. There we go. And then come back and pick them up. I don't want to leave them there, because I don't have many men at the moment. I want to try and keep everybody. Yeah, men don't like spending the night on the sea, so they lose morale, so you definitely have to be careful of what you're doing there. Another thing that's kind of annoying is my ships are now in Ribe. If I end up going to war with this nation, or that town is captured by an enemy nation, I can't get my ships. So you've got to be careful. Plus, you've got to remember where your ships are as well. I can't remember whether there's an option for it or not. But there are landing points you can use as you're going along. One there, look. So I can land there. Pick up my men. And then head back to a place that I'm not at war with, because soon that country will become hostile towards me. Yes, I know they're losing morale because they don't like the sea and stuffs. You know, it's a necessary evil. So we're now going to end up spending a lot of time in this particular nation. After a while, I think they become hostile depending on choices. The quest will take an interesting turn, and you get two options, and depending on which one you choose depends which people will stay with you and which ones leave. Because by that point I'll have quite a few different companions, and what quest choices decide, you know, who stays. So I need to find... Well, I don't want a pig. I need to see a man about some Vikings. Okay, so now I've got to go raid a monastery. Got to leave behind 5 men again. If you're pagan, you can quite happily raid this monastery because obviously, there you are, look, that kingdom gone from 13 to minus 37. So I now have to avoid them. I'll go back down to that kingdom. Yeah, if you're a pagan, you don't have to worry about upsetting the Christians because, you know, it's the opposite religion. You don't really have to worry about them. But if you're Christian, you might want to be careful with this particular quest. Because I have to go steal a book. I don't know why I did that, because morale is a thing. Morale is kind of pants at the moment, so what I'm going to do... I'm going to have to land because it's the evening. Landing point. Danish? Oh. I don't know whether to attack them or not. I don't know how many people are there. This could be let's give it a go. Might be something worthwhile. Oh, what's she doing? She shouldn't be following me. She's not a fighter. Oh well. Raiding hideouts tend to have good loot. Darling, you only have a small knife, and you're not a fighter at all. I'm gonna spawn there. There. I've done this style of hideout before, so... I've never seen it as a boat before. I've seen this particular map, if you will. Killed my man. How very rude. Trying to preemptively hit him. Stop killing my man. Too Oh, he's throwing rocks. I thought you had javelins. Oh, I missed! That's embarrassing. Can you please all forget that you saw me miss at point blank range? That would be appreciated. Thank you very much. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. I need a horse. Not that you can bring horses on this particular map, but I still need a horse. Crikey, it's almost 10 o'clock already. Time flies. Oh, I killed my guy. That's it. Oh wow, and they just spawn like 20 more men. As long as they're throwing rocks. Level 5 as well. Still people? Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh, look at that. Loots. 33 and 15. New armor. Sword. Cannot block. 20 leg armor. Yep. Having that. How much is that sword worth? 784. 200. 23, 27. Nope. Take the food. My men can have the rest. So, I need a town. Is that a town or is that a fort? That's a fort, isn't it? Norwich. Dunwich. There we go. I don't have permission to recruit in these lands, so I'll have to ask everybody. What am I looking for? Nope, I'm looking for locals, trade with locals. So we sell that stuffs. I'm gonna get 452. Wow. I need to level up my what did I get for that? 252. 149. Wow. I need to level up my trade skill, apparently. Horses. They're expensive. Can't even afford the cheapest one. I'm going to sell the sausages because I don't have that many men and they're only going to go rotten. So I want to get 36 gold for that. Right. Let's go back to my ships then. Let's go to Wessex. Oh, it's evening already. Landing point. Oh, there's one there. Yeah, I'm sorting that out. Chill out, guys. Nope, not quarters. Camp. Wait here. Someone wants to talk to you. Find Reinhardt in the camp. Oh my lord. I do like some of the enhanced options for this DLC. You can have outriders and foragers and stuff. I'll show you the options in a minute. That's not the person that wants to talk to me. Hopefully that's him there. Yeah, it is. In his usual part of the camp. Oh, what? He wants money. Wow, my men are trying to fleece me. Yeah, so you get these options here. So you got send scouts. It increases your visibility range. Foragers. They may help find food. Now the food doesn't go in your inventory. What it does is reduces the amount of food your men eat because they find the food. So the amount of food that they eat out of your inventory doesn't decrease as fast. And then you got fortified camp, which is when you're setting up camp. You get extra defenses in case an enemy comes and attacks you. I was waiting. We set up camp, we're waiting for daytime. Break camp, back on the sheeps. It's a long process travelling. I could have paid and got there a lot faster. Probably have to land there. Camp. Yeah, so they don't like travelling on the sea at night. It's best not to see him off too much. What is my below average? Oh crikey. What is my food like? Smoked fish and bread. And apples. They don't like the food. I can level up though. 2 skill points. One in navigation. One in athletics. Make my sword better. No, 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 bugger off, bugger off. We're being chased. Ah, now he's running. Because an army of 130 came charging him. We were being chased by Vikings. I bet Cats was there. Kill me. Landing point. And it won't let us camp because there's a town nearby. I can recruit. No one wants to join your party. Shame. Dawn. So, nowhere near there. Don't know whether just to hold down the speed button and just make a straight beeline for it. Lost where I am now. Oh, I didn't get out my ships. Be why that didn't work. Actually, what I will do, I tell you what, I'm gonna head here. And I'll just pay to transport over to the port I need. It'll be a bit quicker, at least. A mutiny. How very rude. I have to kill my own man. Well, that was different. One guy. I've had it before. They challenge your authority and stuff, and you get like a guy challenges you to a one-on-one battle to the death. Travel to another port. I am, and I don't know what it's called. I am looking to go to the port of... Oh, Dublin. I want to go to Dublin. Kind of makes sense. Travel to another port. Dublin. 920. Oh my god. Yeah, nope. I'm not paying £1,000. I'm gonna have to keep trucking. The only mission I don't actually like. I gotta go like halfway across the world. Well, hopefully we're nearly there. Right, so now I want to try and get this Bible or book relic diplomatically. Because it's night time, there's no one, the abbot isn't there, so I can't speak to him. Let's camp out and wait. Go. Mr. Abbott, man, person, dude. Yes, I do. Wow. Christians hate me. Did you lose your fight, cats? He ran into a tree. Veteran renegades. Oh, they ran away from me. Uh-oh, your boss was lurking. Wait, is your boss a guy or a girl? I can't remember. It's a guy, isn't it? Oh, is that chick's... I gotta sort that out. She shouldn't be following me. She's not a fighter. I'm always saddened to see that my men are being killed. The people I've recruited. I pay their wages. I look after them. It's the same in Metal Gear Solid 5. You know, you go out and recruit people. By recruit, I mean you kidnap. Force them to join your army. But you care for them. There's one particular mission, I mean I won't go into it in case you guys are fans and I don't want to spoil it, but there's one particular mission that's really sad. I'll take the first 6 items just to purely sell. Oh, beef. And I'll take the fish and the apples. The wheat. The rest they can have. Can I safely go to this town? I can. Well, if it's a female, you shouldn't necessarily quit the stream because, you know, she might be partial to a bit of British accent. Right, let's get out of here. I've peed off a few people stealing that book, including the Christians, and I'm Christian. I might convert to the pagan faith. It's kind of hard work when the Christians don't like you, because they oh, that's part of yeah, it's Norway, isn't it? But yeah, if the Christians don't like you, they spread bad words about you to the Christian lords, then they end up hating you. That just makes the game all kinds of difficult. Wait, what was that other one I just saw? Second outfit. Oh, okay. I don't know what that's about. Is that a glamour thing or it's new? Tree. My refuge, I don't have one yet. You can get your own hideout in this game, that's kinda cool. Oh, the Desert Inn. Paying their wages. Oh, it's winter still. Kind of annoying that my people are deserting. Oh, mutiny? Really? We just put one down. Get out of the way. I really want to kill him, but if you're mutiny against me, oh, I've got to sort you out. You shouldn't be following me. How do you slow down time? Well, what you need to do, first of all, to slow down time is hire a wizard. Ask him to cast a spell. I actually don't know. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can. Controls. No, I don't think there is an option. I mean, I know how to speed up time. Control and spacebar. I don't think there's an option to slow down time. I mean, when you're not moving, the game is paused. And then if you are moving and you want to stop, just push spacebar once and it stops you automatically. But I don't know if there's a way to speed it up or slow it down. Shouldn't have. Hang on a minute. Were you dead? Were you unconscious? Or captured as a prisoner? Incapacitated in some way? Or did you click on wait? Stopping an inn. Something like that, along those lines. because when you do any of that sort of stuff, it makes the game speed up till you cancel out of it. If you guys are uneasy about travelling up the sea, and I didn't see how many people. $22 fit for battle. Alright, well, we got a naval battle coming on, cats. I'm outnumbered. Might be able to escape. No, they're not going to let me, and I'm not going to surrender. Sure as hell not surrendering. Row, men! Row! Oh wow, they got 3 ships versus my 1. Let's try and... pick off their little ship. Oh, don't catch up with me. Damn it. Come on then. Oh, this went downhill fast. We were winning. Yeah, I'll take you all on. Oh, I fell over. My shoelaces were untied. Lost everybody. Reinhard looks upset. Well, I lost 439 pennings. And I lost the ships. Well, I now have no people. Turn every battle into a bloodbath. That was one battle. Declaration of war. Wow. Busts my balls about one loss. So I've now lost all my men. I know it says 3, that's because I got 2 companions. Oh, where are you going? I know I clicked on my Steam overlay, but it doesn't mean you can sail off in the wrong direction. So let's go back to Ribe. Turn this book in. I could have done the option for not getting the book, but I think that costs like 1,000 gold or something. Pay for his expenses. Should have done that. I would have saved a lot of time. And I would have still had my army. Oh. I'll fight you till the end. Got 3 people in my 27. And they stole all my clothes? Wow, way to go, Vikings. Leaving me naked. Battle advantage, -10. We can do this, lads. I'll lead the battle up at front. Oh shit. You can do it, guys. There's no point in fighting. You lose 1 renown. Yeah, I'm not surprised. And I've lost more money. This is why I don't like sea. Did they really steal all my clothes? They did. They stole my armor. Nasty Vikings. I left behind 5 troops because I couldn't take them with me. Right, so do I have any money? Got some money. So I can still hire troops at least. I need to turn this book in, don't I? Well, I now know the location of the hideout. That's good to hear, Sexy. So there's his hideout, which I can then eventually capture for my own. But I'm going to need more than 8 people. One is a woman that's not very good at fighting. Put her at the bottom of the list, and now I need to start the recruitment process. No one wants to join me. Is it because I'm naked by any chance? Just excuse the nudity. I mean, if anything, that I should be recognised as hardcore because it's winter and I'm running around in my underwear. I mean, it takes a real man to do that. Surely. Morale low. Oh, why is morale low? Got like a ton of food boosting morale. What am I to do? Start... Well, I suppose I could win some battles. 266 men? Yeah, I reckon I could take him on. A robber's den. I don't know if that's going to help. I don't know if attacking a robber's den naked with 9 men is going to do anything, but might as well give it a go, eh? I got my boots on. Ow. There they are. I don't think they're throwing the stuff at me. Ah! Being poked. I think I'm gonna have to play this at the weekend and stream it again as well. Kind of forgot how fun this game is. Well, it can be quite difficult to get money at times. Where is them? Everybody. Buy me. One mod which you can play, and it adds minimap on your screen so you can actually see it in battle without having to use the bring up the menu. Anyone else spawn? Nope, job done. Box furs. Some clothes. Not as good as the ones I lost, but still. More meat. Take that. Cheese. Fish. Some wheat. I was heading to there, weren't I? One dude is willing to follow me for 72 gold. He's asking for a lot. Side. It's probably after me. It's annoying that you get a... Why are you holding charge, damn it? Kind of annoying at times when you're weak because you've just lost all your men and then everybody wants to kill you. Need to get some better armor. Oh, I missed. That looked like I was going to hit him. I'll leave all the loot for my men. I need the morale boost. Raiding Franks. Let's kill these guys as well. Okay, we'll fight to the end. Apparently I have no chance to kill them. Battle advantage 2. 3 renown if I win. I should probably put some skill points into battle advantage. Because you can actually get a boost of that, even if you're like outnumbered and that. Your own tactical skill can boost it and help give that little bit of edge. But the main thing that gives you the battle advantage is numbers. So obviously if you're outnumbered 3 to 1, then the odds are kind of stacked against you, unless your character and characters, like your companions, are very good tacticians. And that can help make the odds go in your favour a little bit. Plus personal skill and stuff helps. And obviously your own weapons. If you've got really good weapons, that helps. So I should actually stop fighting for a while because my health's quite low, so I need to rest. Get my strength back up. But now I'm winning battles. I'm getting my morale back up. Below average. My character's ready to level up though. Charisma. I'll put that in so I can have more people. Tactics. Let's put that up to 4. For every 2 levels I get a starting battle advantage of 1. So I've got a boost of 2 because of the 4 in tactics. Trainer. I'll put some in trainer. No, I won't. I'll put it in trade. Because I'm fed up of being robbed blind by traders. Now, unfortunately, looking like it's time to end. Grab some people, sell some stuff. I completely forgot how fun this game is. So I think I'm going to book this in for Saturday's stream, I think. I haven't quite planned Saturday and Sunday's streams. But tomorrow is Project Zomboid, Friday is Crusader Kings 2. So if those are your sort of games, by all means be sure to check back and catch those. I'm going to sell the bits and bobs I did ransack. That looks... Okay, so yeah, unfortunately guys, that is... oh, you can manually save now, that's a new feature. yeah, it is time for me to go now. It's getting a bit late here, so thank you very much for stopping by. If you haven't done already, by all means leave me a follow on Twitch. I've also got Twitter set up. I'll be uploading this video onto my YouTube as well. So obviously by all means check that out as well. Hopefully I'll see you again. As I say, I'll be looking at streaming this on Saturday. So hopefully see you then. Take care guys, enjoy your evening and the rest of your week as well.